Hey, what's going on, y'all? Your boy Lump Dog, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, and I'm back with another PPH video commissioner message, week number 5 of the 2021 season. What you know about that? PPH is in the building. All right, man. So let's go ahead. First off, make sure, as always, to hit that like and that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification to know when any new videos are uploaded. It helps out the channel. It helps out the league more than you know, and I'd appreciate it. So thank you for tuning in. And if you can do that for me, I'd really like it. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Like. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get into week 5. We had a major trade between the Mollywops and the JM Flapjackers. Mollywop sends Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Dallas Goedert, and Terry McLaurin to the JM Flapjackers for Travis Kelce and Antonio Gibson. My thoughts on the trade: I think Lil Pauly came back from his little war games and took one too many hits to the head. Jose did a pretty good job of drafting that team, and Lil Pauly comes back and screws it up with a trade like that. I can understand why he might want to look at trading that, but when you go back and you look at it, Travis Kelce and Antonio Gibson were your first and second picks of the draft, and you traded them for the third pick in the draft in Clyde Edwards-Helaire and the fifth pick or fifth round pick in the draft in Terry McLaurin, and then Dallas Goedert. He was down there. He was a late rounder. So I don't understand why you want to start trading away your first and your second round picks for that. That's on you, I guess. You traded yourself out of a win this week. If you would have had your guys that you traded away in your lineup instead of the guys you traded for, you would have won. But no, you traded them away and you lost. So hopefully that teaches you a lesson. I say hand the reins back over to Jose. Pauly, you can go back to playing war games. You got a kid on the way, sling some hot sauce, you know what I'm saying? Spend $200,000 to make $100,000, which I don't know, you say that's a good business model. I don't know how that is, but whatever, that works for you, that works for you. You got that kind of money to spend, $200,000 to try to make $100,000. You can do that. So maybe that's what you should do, because you're screwing up the good team, the pretty solid team that Jose had drafted for you. And you come back and you screw up with this trade. Now, again, I'm not going to... Well, hold on. I am going to crab on it. You're going to click, 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 click. Crab. I hate that trade. That trade sucks. Click, click, click. It's a stupid trade. Click, 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 click. Like, seriously, did you, at least counter maybe with Trey Sermon or Damian Williams instead of putting Antonio Gibson? That's the only part that I don't like about it, because Antonio Gibson is an upgrade to CHA. Where did Zach or the Mollywops become worse off in that trade? How did you hurt their team? What did they give up? I can't think of anything. Where they give up Terry McLaurin, I guess. They lost a wide receiver, but they got the best tight end in the league, which they have, Patrick Mahomes. So he's the combo guy, the stack guy. His number one weapon is Kelce, and you just didn't hurt him. You gave him upgrades in two positions. I guess maybe he got a little weaker in wide receiver because he lost McLaurin, but the upgrade from Goddard to Kelce definitely makes up for the loss of McLaurin. And again, like I said, I guess the major problem I have with that trade is Gibson. Like I said, like a Damian Williams, a Trey Sermon, something else. Maybe I hope you at least countered with that at first, and that was Zach just wasn't willing to do that, and this was the only one that you did. So hopefully, I don't know if that happened or not, but I think that's my biggest problem of the trade. But anyway, I'm not going to keep crabbing on it. It is what it is. If both parties are happy, I guess both parties are happy. But I do find it funny the first week. I know you can't judge a trade by just 1 week, but it is funny the very first week that you make the trade, you lose. Pauly loses to the only winless team and gives them their first win. And if you would have had the guys who traded away, you actually would have won. So I find that funny. So, haha. Anyway, that's enough of crabbing on the trade. It is what it is. Speaking of trades, good reminder to everybody out there is don't leave your trades out there lingering, your trade offers. If you have a trade offer that's out there and the week starts, it's best to just go in there and pull it. Take it away. Don't leave them, because trades can be accepted over the weekend. Even if the guys have started playing, it can't be pushed through until the following week, but it can be accepted. So just make sure you're doing that, because not everybody's going to be nice enough and making sure that you will still want the trade at the beginning of the next week. So again, just a reminder, you make a trade offer, it's going to be sitting out there and it can be accepted at any time. An injury happens, something else, the game's week start, and it can still be accepted. It doesn't take away the ability to accept the trade. So again, make sure you are aware of all the trades that you make, and making sure that you're taking away your trade offers and not leaving them sitting out there. All right, so this week we do have a extended Cone's Corner. It's about 12 minutes long. He does go on a pretty good rant, so I don't want to take up a lot of time with me jibber-jabbering. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the scores, and then we're going to go ahead and get into Cone's Corner, the segment, and then I'm going to be done, and the Commish message will end for the week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into last week's scores. So here we go. Last week's scores. In our first game, we got the Brewdogs taking out the 289ers, 162.2 to 136.2. 289ers falls to 1-4. Brewdogs improves to 4-1. Tom Brady's been really showing he's worth that first round pick that he gave him. Kareem Hunt, I mean, he's a number one. He performs like a number one running back, and he still splits carries with Chubb. Eckler, 26.9 points. Been tearing it up. Emmanuel Sanders shows up big there on Sunday night with 17.4. Darnold really doesn't do much there for the 289ers, only 15.7. Could have had a big week if Darnold showed up, because the rest of his team had enough points there. 24.2 from Kamara, 21.9 from James Robinson, 13.1 from Deebo Samuel, 20 from Claypool, and 15 from Zerline, and 10 from the Saints D. As you can see here, though, both the teams were pretty close to the 21-point bonus. 1 point away from Claypool, and only 1 yard away with Kareem Hunt. If Dareboy got that, he gets the 21-point bonus and gets the weekly. Speaking of the weekly, congratulations to Patty's Playboys for winning this week's weekly, taking out Just My Luck 172.8 to 133.1. Aaron Rodgers 43.4 points. Nick Chubb with 24. 23.9 from Jamar Chase. He's been tearing it up. Probably one of the better late round picks. Mike Evans with 24.3, 26.4 from Antonio Brown, and 18 from the Eagles D. Josh Allen tried to bring him back. Just My Luck with 61.4, 15.9 from Darrell Henderson, 14.9 from Pittman on Monday night, and then 11.2 from Bucker. Just wasn't enough to get it done. Takes the L. Falls to 2-3. Patty clears to 2-3. In the next game, we had the JM Flapjackers, who I was just talking about, losing to the Juggernauts. First win, giving them their first win of the year. 123.5 to 105.1. Juggernauts. Kirk Cousins with 30.9. Derrick Henry showing up with a big 32 points. 14.7 from D-Hop. 13.4 from Justin Jefferson. 11.5 from the kicker Hopkins, and then 12 from the Bucks D. Stafford for the JM Flapjackers with 39.5, 12.7 from Josh Jacobs, and the 2.4 from Clyde Edwards-Helaire is what killed him, because Gibson got like 19 points, 19.7 points, and then Kelsey got like another like 11.7 or 12 points or something like that, and he would have gotten the win with those two players in, so he traded himself out of the W. 4.6 from McLaurin really doesn't help either when you're trying to justify that trade, but I'm sure McLaurin has better weeks ahead of him. 17 from Fournette, and then 18.5 from Joseph, the kicker, and takes the L. So JM Flapjackers falls to 2-3, and the Juggernauts improve to 1-4 and get off out of the winless column. In the next game, the only team under 100 points, Dirty High Tea, loses to Molly Whoppers 139.6 to 91.7. Again, Mollywops, 36.3 from Patrick Mahomes, 21.2 from Najee Harris, 19.2 from Gibson. Like, that wouldn't have helped in JM Flapjackers lineup. 13.2 from Deshaunte Johnson, 11.7 from Travis Kelce. That wouldn't have helped in JM Flapjackers lineup. And then 11.3 in from Young Ko and 10 from the Ravens D gets him to 5-0. Dirty High T, Russell Wilson getting injured and now out for about 4 to 6 weeks. Doesn't help his squad at all, but 19.2. 18.7 from Dawson Knox. Looks like they did find a tight end now. 15.6 from Folk, and wasn't enough to get it done and falls to 3-2. And as I said, Mollywop stays unbeaten at 5-0. All right, in the next game, we had Return to Greatness take out the Flat Earth Conspiracy, 157.8 to 120.1. 42.8 from Dak Prescott, 24.2 from Ezekiel Elliott, 10.3 from Pollard, 14.8 from CeeDee Lamb. Wasn't enough to get it done. Takes the L, falls to 1-4. Return to Greatness improves to 2-3 with his W. 33.8 from Jalen Hurts. That really showed up there in the fourth quarter. He was not doing much most of the game and ended up coming alive. Called Jonathan Taylor, yeah, I said Return to Greatness called Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor guaranteed him he was going to go big on Monday night. He follows suit with 30.9 points, 16 from Robert Woods, 11.4 from Patterson, and then Big Mark Andrews finally shows up with 31.7. Hubbard with 14.4, and that was enough to get him the big W, almost 160 points. I know Dookie feeling good about his squad right now with that score, but that's the thing about the old Dukester. Now, does he follow up this week with an 80 spot or a 90 spot, or is he going to get back there in the 130 plus spot? So we'll see how that goes this week. All right, let's go into the next game. We have the Rick and Morty's TDs take out the Haters. The funny thing about this game was the Haters started off Monday night with only 47.8 points or something like that. 47 points, 48 points. And ends up with 122.2 with only one guy playing. That's just, it's insane, our quarterback scoring. We're really devaluing the touchdown. And I know the Haters always likes to use this as his, he likes to use this as his argument for the quarterback. It's not about equal outcome. It's about equal opportunity. Well, you tell me, what other players other than a quarterback really, and not every quarterback has the opportunity for 442 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, and 2 2-point conversions, and 62 yards rushing. What other player? What other player? That's not equal opportunity. That is only a few players, a handful of players have that opportunity. So your argument is bullshit. Your team is bullshit. I'm glad to see you take the L on the chin. Maybe this time you'll pay attention and see that your running back is out on Thursday night and you get a replacement in. Pull your head out of your ass, pull your head out of the Dodgers' ass, I should say, because that's all you're talking about lately, is how the Dodgers this, Dodgers that. We have a fantasy football season we're trying to play here, and you're giving out wins by not even starting guys that are active. So get your shit together, Jimmy. Come on, man. Anyway, 75.4 from Lamar Jackson, 11.9 from Aaron Jones, 10.2 from Suck Up, and falls to 2-3. Rick and Morty's TDs, Burrow with 37.2, 16.4 from DeAndre Swift. I mean, he's been a solid number 2 running back. Didn't think that was going to happen in the beginning of the season, but he's been solid. Receivers crushed it. 29.6 from Devontae Adams, 30.5 from Mike Williams, 12.7 from Crosby. Kind of impressive that he ends up still with double digits after missing 3 field goals in a row. So anyway, Rick and Morty's TDs improves to 4-1. Haters falls to 2-3. Okay, in the next game, and guys, I don't know why they don't like me talking about my game so much, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it here. Basket of Deplorables takes me out 147.2 to 111.1. Oh, look at that. All ones across the board. That should be a bonus right there. Anyway, so pretty much his team ain't better than mine. He just has a better quarterback and a better receiver. That's about it. All right, he improves to 3-2. I fall to 3-2. All right, like I said, we do have an extended Cone's Corner this week. It's about 12 minutes long, so make sure you get yourself something to drink, maybe a little snack. and pull up a chair and enjoy Cone's Corner. Lump Dog's out. Good luck to everyone in week 6, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
Let's get drunk. Let's get drunk. Now drink up. Let's get drunk and throw up in the car. Let's get drunk.
All right, here we go. Cone's Corner, week number 2. Doing it at the old Tano's. New change of scenery. Cone wanted to let loose a little bit, have a brew instead of a cone, even though it is Cone's Corner. So take it away, Cone.
Well, I appreciate y'all tuning in, but I'm going to start off by saying that I'm going to point out the cucks in the league, all right? The cucks. Let's just go cold turkey. Cucks and PPH fucking members. They do different shit. Alright, so let's start off with the cuts. What are we addressing on Cone's Corner this week?
Well, first off, let's get the elephant in the room out. Britt really turned in his gear?
Britt did turn his gear in.
Did you talk to him at all?
Yeah, Britt's out, dude. Britt is out, and
was it because of Lumpy the Commish, myself?
I'm running high T on my it's over, dude. He's done. He has.
And why is that?
He doesn't believe in shots. He doesn't believe in basically I don't know how to describe what he doesn't believe in, but it's something. It definitely is.
He just doesn't believe in something.
Yeah.
So, I don't believe in something, so I'm quitting the league. That doesn't make much sense to me.
Me either, but it does to him.
So, is it because of me? Is it because of the Commish?
I don't think it could be because of you. It's not you. It's not anybody in the league. I think if anybody quits the league, it's not the league. It's the person.
Yeah, right? It's a little personal responsibility. It's on them.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not their deal, it's not their deal.
How could Britt survive 20 years in the league with knowing my points of view, and then all of a sudden I have a point of view that he disagrees with, that he's going to quit? To the point where he's turning in his gear to you.
Well, Britt, he's definitely one of a kind. I respect him. Always respect Britt. I basically don't want Jimmy the Cuck. Let's talk about Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy the Cuck. You go ahead. What about Jimmy the Cuck?
You pull it out. You say, hey, look, I believe that there's a little bit of bully bullshit going on that you know what, just getting to the bottom of it. I came into this league thinking we're all brothers and we're all good and everything, but the reality is that we're not. There's fucking cucks and there's regular PPH members, and I'm a regular PPH member.
Okay.
And I want to say that there's a lot of cucks in the league now that are basically candy least, whatever, and I'm just going to point that out, okay? I'm going to point it out that I have nothing but love for PPH. I've been in PPH. There's nobody that even wants to sit on Cone's Corner and be part of the...
Well, I think some people do want to be part of Cone's Corner.
You know what?
They want you to...
I have zero participation from anybody.
Well, they want you to reach out to them.
I've already reached out.
To who? Who did you reach out to?
Ricardo, I've reached out to Britt, I've reached out to Brennan Foster, I've reached out.
And they all said no?
No, it hasn't been a no. There's been an ignoring. A lot of.
They didn't get back to you? Did they just say no?
I'm busy.
Well, come on, bro. They're busy. You gotta work with their schedule, don't you?
Well, my schedule is basically weekends and
weekdays,
sometimes
Friday,
weekdays.
Afternoons.
Anytime.
Yeah, pretty much anytime. So you're pretty free. You're pretty flexible with your schedule.
And I think that in itself is a reason why everybody in the league has got attitude towards me. But you know what? I got something for them.
Well, no, I think.
That's all I got for them.
Well, see, that's.
And I'm saying it, and I mean it. You know what? I'm not playing games. I got nothing but love for PPH, but you know,
Well,
I want to start throwing down about I would say livelihood and things that, you know, I mean, figure it out, dude. I'm fine in my world, and it seems like the PPH ain't fine with me being fine with my shit. You know what I mean? They want to fucking be dogging on me, and that's not okay. So,
how do you feel?
That's what I got.
How do you feel they're dogging on you?
Well, I mean, enjoy your life, fucking have fun, and PPH, you're paying for it, so enjoy that, and if you're not, get the fuck out of it. And
well, I think that's what Britt's doing. He's not enjoying it anymore.
And let somebody else fucking enjoy it.
Okay.
You know? That's basically what PPH is.
So does that have to do with your meltdown earlier this week on
I
the
never
thread?
did have a meltdown, but you know what? We can talk about that because I'm trying to fit in with the thread. So I have a kind of a Jekyll and Hyde personality.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
You could ask Pulley. I called Pulley and told him basically, you know, because he was like, Tony, you alright? I was like, fuck, dude, I'm not worried about me. I called you because I wanted to see how your baby's doing.
Okay.
I'm fucking concerned about you. I got nothing but love for the PPH. But,
right on.
You know what? Shit gets twisted, so.
Well, earlier this week you were saying, fuck PPH, you were done, you were quitting, you were throwing in the towel. Earlier this week.
On the thread.
Yeah.
On the thread?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I think it was Thursday night.
On the thread.
On the thread.
Okay, so why are you worrying about what's on the thread? The thread's not real.
Oh, it's not real now.
The thread's not real.
Okay, so but Britt quit on the thread, so you're saying you quit though. So that's not real?
You can anticipate that. I don't know. That's your feeling. But I think Britt wants to fucking, maybe nobody's fucking saying, hey, Britt, are you still in the league? And that's maybe his situation. I mean, reach out to the motherfucker. If you like him, reach out to him.
Okay.
I've already reached out to him. I know what the fuck's up.
Okay, that's why we're asking you.
And I told
it's
you
Cone's Corner. We want to know what's going on.
I told you he quit.
Okay.
He legitimately told me, because I said, hey man, I don't want to take the shit. He pushed the shit. He said, take the shit.
Wow.
He's fucking mad.
So now you have two cowboy hats.
Yeah. Fucking sitting in my fucking cage, dude. Hey, wait. I'll put this picture on the thread because I was gonna, but I didn't because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But look at this dude, man. You guys will see it pop up right now. Don't be showing them my fucking codes. Okay, so this is my boy. My boy put his hat on, and does he look like a fucking man or what? I'm gonna put it on the thread right now.
Okay.
So you guys understand, dude.
The league thinks that Cone's Corner is a way to galvanize and make everyone rally around. That you're the glue that's holding it together. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's a lot of pressure on you in Cone's Corner segment?
I don't have no pressure on me, bro. Any pressure on me is fucking nothing, dude. I don't take pressure. I quit if I got pressure.
Okay. Oh, you quit if you.
I quit.
You don't push through the pressure.
That's
you just
why
quit
I'm
it.
bro.
Gotcha.
I don't do shit.
Gotcha.
You know.
So what's gonna?
I think that lays on Britt heavily.
I think we understand where Britt and you and that lags, but moving on to another.
Let's talk about Foss.
No, okay, go right ahead. Talk about Foss.
Hey,
what about
Foss?
Foss?
A lot like me?
What?
Is Foss like me?
No.
What? In what ways is he not like me?
Well, he is a co-owner now, so that's like you. But he's like the heel of the league. He likes to play the villain.
Yes.
And his shit talking is supposedly top notch in his.
Answer me
view.
one question, Foss.
Oh.
Why did you throw me up?
Not answer, riddle me.
Answer me.
riddle me.
Why did you throw me against the refrigerator at the draft? Like in the draft room, like I was a fucking stuntman. I still
riddle me that,
I
Foss.
still don't get that, Foss. But I want Foss to show me show me why he did that.
Okay. Well, I wanted to move on to a different subject here now. Now you've lost Russell Wilson on your squad for 4 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
You have Teddy Two Gloves as the only backup quarterback. He's injured right now with a concussion. What's your plan? Are you looking for trades? You want people to send?
Why are we getting into my
team?
My team. Hey, I don't
Because you
wanna
have
talk
a
about
major injury.
Everybody has things to talk about here
Yeah.
on Cone's Corner, and it's definitely not about me. Okay.
Well, no.
I want to take this.
It's a major injury.
Hey, I want to take this as far away from Cone as I can.
Oh.
Just to.
You want to talk about everybody else but
I want
yourself,
to reinvigorate the league. I want to make the league.
but not talk about yourself or your team.
There's no reason to talk about myself.
Well,
Nobody wants
other
to
than
hear
you have
that.
a major injury
Nobody
now.
wants to hear that.
Well, yeah, they do. They want to know, should they be sending you trade offers or what? Or are you just looking to go with Teddy Two Gloves or what? Play the free agent market?
I am a team manager, and I want to let it be known that all my trades, all my shit, that's all personal and
Secretive, huh?
yeah. There's no reason to be throwing that out here on the thread.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
okay.
throwing that out about your team
Why not?
because I don't.
I have injuries. You wanna talk about my injuries?
I don't want to do that.
Why?
All I want to do is have Cone's Corner talk about PPH and why the fuck isn't anybody out here at
Cone's Corner.
Cone's Corner right now.
Okay.
I want to know what the fuck's wrong with PPH.
Okay.
And you know what it is? It's a division. It's cucks and regular PPH people. I'm in the PPH. Who else is in the PPH?
I'm in the PPH.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm here.
That's right.
I'm here on Cone's Corner filming, producing,
Exactly.
taking my time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
And fucking taking my time as well.
Exactly.
And
what are these
we're
cucks not
at
taking
home.
their time?
They're at home sucking their thumbs.
Yeah.
Looking at this fucking,
But you know what they're going to
looking at
do
this
is they're
video.
going to bitch and complain.
Yeah. Oh, why is Cone on the fucking grid? Why is he doing this? Why is Cone doing this?
Hey, Lumpy,
I
why
got
you
one
doing
thing
this?
for
Hey,
you.
Lumpy.
You know what? Fuck you, grow a pair.
There you go.
That's
Cone's
it.
out.
Cone's out. Cone's
Done.
Corner's done.